This is crazy.
So me and our daughter, our 5-year-old daughter, went and got tested today.
Okay.
And it said that I am...
Wait, why you take my baby to go get tested anyway? What do you mean? What kind of test, first of all? She should be taking
I went and got a DNA discovery thing so you find out where you come from and kind of find out the child doesn't come from me. Yeah. 5 years, I can't even go crazy right now because the kids are asleep. So I'm trying to stay calm.
You raised her for
We
5
have 3
years
children.
anyway.
The last one is not mine. How's this possible? Well, we know how it's possible. But guess what? Because the kids are asleep, I'm not going to turn violent. I'm not going to call you a bunch of names or cause a big scene. But you and that 5-year-old, who I do love, is going to have to leave the place.
No, because I pay bills here too, and her brothers and sisters is here. You ain't never about to separate my kids.
You are on none of the bills with your name. Technically,
yeah, okay, whatever.
You don't have your ID that says you live here. 1, 2,
This
you
is
see what that
ridiculous.
says?
Why would you do this?
What you mean, why would I do that? Are you serious right now? Now I don't give a shit. What do you mean, why would I do that?
That's still your child.
No, that's your child.
You raised her for
No,
5 years.
that's
Why
your
don't you
child.
what-
And yes, I do love her. I'm not denying that.
I mean, you're not
But I
showing her love.
can't continue to raise a child that's not mine. I'm not doing that.
Love.
What kind of father would I be to my other 2 children to show them the kind of weak man raises a kid that's not his?
What kind of man raises a child?
It's so easy to take advantage of somebody with a heart like that, to where a lot of the times what you do see is weakness, because, you know, it's salacious, like, oh, damn, bro, you taking care of her kids and she cheating on you, da-da-da. But, like, you know, like, I'm sure there's probably a whole bunch of more stories where it's just like, oh, yeah, nah, I raised little man up since he was like 4. Now he's going to college, and, you know, he calls me dad. You know what I mean? Like, but those just aren't salacious enough. Those aren't what the people see or whatnot. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't call that man a weak man. Now, if you raising her kids, she out here cheating on you, them kids out here disrespecting you, you know what I mean? You going through a little bit too much. They're not appreciating your gratitude. Yeah, that can be looked at as a sign of weakness, you know what I mean? But if you can man up, if you so much of a man, you can take care of your own kids and somebody else's kids when they not doing it, bro, that doesn't make you weak. If anything, that almost makes you kind of like more manly. You know what I mean? You could look at it like, oh, damn, this kid's in my vicinity. Anything in my vicinity gotta be moving correctly. You know what I mean? If this woman's gonna be my one and only, then everything involved with this woman gotta be up to my standards, up to par. So in order for me to guarantee that, I'm gonna take on this role as a father figure to this little homie, like, to also better him, but to also, like, so he can bring that energy right back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so much of a great man that